right, back for another episode in live TikTok. What's good? What's good? Mike in a building where it doesn't play around.
What's going on, my man? Can you see me?
No, not yet, brother.
Hold on.
What's up? Hey,
Good
boy.
now? How you doing?
Yeah, you good, man.
I'm
Yeah.
Mike. Nice to meet you, boss.
Yeah, you too, man. There been a long time. I want to see your stuff on live, brother.
Absolutely. I know. I appreciate you rescheduling. Sorry I had to cancel that other time, but
Yeah,
I'm
no
happy to be
worries.
here. I'm excited to show you guys some cool snakes.
Yeah. That's what this live is about, man.
Absolutely. How do I pronounce your name, by the way?
Well, I was born in Portugal. It's João. So it's kind of hard to so go by John.
I hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna chop that up every time I say it, so I'll stick with John.
Yeah, man. I moved here to Massachusetts. I was
Massachusetts?
about yes, sir.
You're close to me. I'm in Rhode Island.
Yeah. That's why. So yeah.
Yep. Yep. My family, my dad's side of the family is actually all Portuguese,
Oh no
100%
shit.
Portuguese. Yep.
I kind of have a feeling you about about Portuguese somewhere in there.
Yep. My whole dad's side is Portuguese, and my whole mom's side is Italian. So I got the good
No
mix.
shit.
I got both.
Do you know they from the mainland or they from the
They are
island?
from my dad's side is from the Azores. My grandfather is from San Miguel.
Yeah, that's where I'm from, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
And then I think we also have some other family that's from Peak, I think is the name of the other
yeah,
island
yeah,
they're from.
yeah. We got about 9 islands.
Yes,
So I'm from the main one, the
San
big.
Miguel.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
all.
where
Do you know what town they're from?
I'd have to ask my grandfather. He would know. I never asked him. I only know the island, but he
Yeah,
lives with us, so I can ask him, and I'll send you a message and let you know what he said.
that'd be awesome. I'm from Lagoa. That's the city, and my town is Caboclo.
Okay,
So you
okay.
should know. You should know that.
Message it to me so I could show it to him because I probably
Yeah.
won't pronounce them right.
You should, yeah, bro. You should go there sometime. That's a beautiful place to eat. And
Absolutely,
lot of beautiful places to see too.
absolutely. Definitely on the bucket list is to go to
Yeah, man.
Portugal. Absolutely. I've
For
heard
sure.
great things about it.
Yeah. Yeah. The only reason I come over here was because the money,
Yes, yes.
the everything
Oh,
else they have over there.
absolutely. What's up,
What
everybody in the chat? I see you guys pulling in. What's up, Darius? What's up, Pokemorphs? Daniela, what's up?
how you doing there, Balls of Fury? I follow
How
you
are
on
you?
Instagram. You got some crazy stuff going on over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support for sure. What's your name, by the way? My name is Mike.
I'm Clint.
Clint, nice to meet you.
That's
Nice to meet
my
you.
other buddies are hanging around.
Okay,
European,
okay.
yes, every now and then, but he's a nice guy.
So what are you working with now? What's your biggest project?
Um, I mean, my main focus right now is the lavender albino. Um, that's my favorite morph in general. Uh,
Right.
but the goal with the lavender albino right now, we've got some pairings for some dream skull combos this year. Even some lavender albino combos. The pairing I'm most excited for, and I'll actually show you guys them right now. They're locked up right now. We'll take a look at them
For
so I
sure,
can
brother.
explain the genetics a little bit easier. We'll see if they're still locked up. They might be unlocked. Let me just flip the camera.
How many classes are you looking for this year, Mike?
We're shooting for between about 6 to 10 clutches this year. So here we go.
Wow, it's more
Oh
than
yeah, they're still locked.
a couple of years, huh?
Oh, nice luck.
So this is the female is Confusion Enchi Leopard Lavender Albino, and the male is Pastel Super Enchi Super Asphalt Lavender Albino. So my goal animal to hit in this clutch would be the Confusion Asphalt Super Enchi Leopard Lavender, or a Confusion Asphalt Super Starburst.
That is cool.
So that's the pairing I'm most excited about. And this girl right now is sitting at about 25 millimeters. So I think there's a good shot she's going to go for us. And I'm happy to
Nice.
see them locked up. I put them together last night. When I came and checked this morning, they were locked up and looks like they haven't unlocked yet.
Do you have
That's
ultrasound,
cool.
Mike?
What's that, my friend?
Do you have an ultrasound?
Yes, I
Ultrasound.
do have an ultrasound machine. Yep.
That thing is nice, huh?
Oh, the ultrasound machine is a game changer. I highly recommend anybody who is trying to do breeding ball python seriously to invest in an ultrasound machine
Yeah,
for
man, for
sure.
sure.
But yeah, that's probably the pairing I'm most excited about, just because the Starburst project is my favorite project. If you guys don't know what Starburst is, it's a Enchi leopard lavender albino. That's what the genes are that make a Starburst. So I'm trying to do all different sorts of combinations with the Starburst project. I really want to put Hurricane into that. I think it'll be really cool. I have another example of a Starburst that looks totally different from the Confusion Starburst too that I'll show you guys. So instead of Confusion, this one has Mojave, and the Mojave is just insane in this combination. So this is Mojave, Enchi, Leopard, Lavender Albino.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the color on this thing is insane. And she's a little bit thick. She actually just ate about 2 days ago. And she actually
Look
might be
at her.
going into shed because she does
Now,
look a little bit dull.
if you put sugar or calico in with that, oh my
Oh,
god.
that'd be crazy. And the crazy thing about this snake would, now that you say that, is this is like one of the only ball python combos I've seen where the pattern is white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So with that white like that, and you put sugar and calico into that,
Oh, that
oh
would
my
be
god.
crazy. That will be
Yeah.
crazy. I
Yep.
like calico in lavender albino. I've seen some calico or sugar labs, and they are awesome. So that definitely would be interesting to see. But she's still about like a year out from breeding size, so we're just growing her up, getting her ready, and I'm definitely looking forward to that Starburst project for sure. Um, we also got this girl breeding right now, and she is a yellow belly dreamsicle, really
Oh,
beautiful.
nice.
She's sitting at 28 millimeters right now, and you guys can see. Look how
Oh yeah.
swollen she's getting, and you might even be able to see like some scale separation too.
Yeah, yeah.
That yellow belly and dreamsicle really looks nice.
Yeah, this thing aged so well, and I actually have a regular dream skull, and I'll kind of show you guys like the difference in color between them. You could just see this
Oh
one's
yeah.
not as bright as the yellow belly. Just a more brighter yellow. Now this is just a standard dreamsicle,
Thank you,
and
God.
she's actually been pairing up with that super Enchi, super asphalt lavender male I showed you guys earlier that's locked up. I've been pairing him with her, and then this guy over here, I'll show you guys another dreamsicle combo. This is her boyfriend. He's a blackhead red jean dreamsicle, and the
Nice.
blackhead is
Oh
just
nice.
insane.
Nice.
Really beautiful male right here. I
Yeah, it
love
is.
his coloration as he's gotten older. He's just straight lavender. It's awesome what the blackhead does. You can really see it up on his head.
Yeah, yeah.
That is crazy.
So yeah, he's been breeding this female. So it'll be really cool to see the blackhead and yellow belly in the dream skull. And that whole clutch should be visual dreamsicles. So that'll be
Oh
really cool.
nice. Yeah, well.
And then he's also been breeding to the yellow belly pied down here too to make some hets.
Oh,
And
nice bud.
she's just a beautiful pied. I love yellow
Yeah.
belly in pied. I think it's one of the best genes to put in pied.
See, that's the way I like my pies, like how the color separation from. I don't like them all high white where you just got the dark head and
Yes,
all the white. I like the color separations. I like to see the pattern in the pied.
absolutely. And I got another pairing with that male to another pied I'll show you guys here that is gene packed. Just crazy gene packed. And
Oh,
she's
she's an
awesome.
inch. She's an inchy pied, huh?
So she's pastel, enchy, orange dream, yellow belly pied.
Yep. You
So
can tell
my
she's inchy because all the coloring.
Oh yeah, and you got those classic Enchi eye stripes
Yep.
there. The low white Enchi makes low white pied, so anything with Enchi in it is going to be low white.
Yep.
Um, when it comes to pieds, my goal for this pairing really is I want to make a blackhead OD yellow belly pied that's het for lavender albino that I could keep back because I really like what blackhead and OD do together.
That's gonna be crazy.
So yeah, these are all building blocks for the Dream Skull project here. And then I got a little bit of other stuff too. Like I'm working some clown stuff as well. I'm trying to start working the Grail project, which is the lavender clown. But I only have one animal right now, and she's actually shedding her skin. Check that out.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
She's just coming out of shed. So she's a fire lavender clown. She also has fire in her, but she's a baby. Shout out to Get Morphed BP. I actually won this snake on an auction,
Oh
which
wow.
was pretty
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah,
She's
pretty
a
cool, man.
lavender clown.
Yeah, so this is lavender albino clown, and it also has fire.
Oh,
My,
okay.
she's coming out of shed just now, but really nice color,
Oh,
really
wow.
beautiful,
Look
and the
what the
fire
clown
really
does to
brightens it.
that. That is so crazy.
Yeah, the
Almost look
clown is
like
sweet,
an albino Burmese, man.
right?
That's awesome.
I
Thank you,
actually,
Tim.
I actually had somebody comment that on an Instagram picture of her that she reminded them of an albino Burmese python.
Yeah, man. This yeah.
And then I really want to put, because the Grail project right now, I think it's kind of at a standstill because we haven't really figured out like genes to put in it that really change its appearance. Most of them look like the one I showed you, even when you throw other genes in it, or they become like more reduced. So I think by adding Hurricane to it, it'll make for a really, really cool clown combination. So
Oh, wow.
this is Super Hurricane Lavender Albino. And I
Oh,
got
See,
some.
that is nuts. Look at the, oh my God, look at the
Yeah, I'll take
pattern
them
on
out
that
for you
guy.
guys. The Super Hurricane is insane. Just look what it does to the alien heads. You get this awesome, like, flaming up the sides from it, too. I mean, Hurricane is just awesome in general, but the super form
yeah, yeah.
is just crazy.
Yeah, that
And
is nuts.
I actually got this guy all the way from Germany. I got him from the founder of the Hurricane gene. His name is Hans Winter. So
Oh,
if you
Yep.
guys if you guys aren't following him or checking him out, go over to his page. He's got some insane hurricane stuff.
yeah, for
Okay,
sure, bro.
what's it take to get something like that from him? I mean,
Honestly, the process was pretty easy. I just DM'd him on Instagram and was like, "Hey, I'm looking for either like a hurricane lavender or a super hurricane lavender if you have any in the future." And like about a couple days later, he sent me a picture of that male, and he was like, "This guy's available." Told me what the price was, paid the price, and then he took care of the exportation into the country, and I got it basically shipped to me normally through FedEx. He
Oh wow.
basically had to send it to like I think one of his partners in the states who got the snake from the airport and then shipped it to me through FedEx. So
oh,
it's
I
Yeah.
got
pretty
it.
simple.
Okay.
It was like you would buy one from within the states. Same process, pretty much.
Wow.
But some countries have longer waits than others. Like I'll show you guys this snake here that I got from Canada, and I had to wait about 3 months for her to get shipped out because of CITES. But this is Orange Dream Super Scrambler Dreamsicle.
Nice.
and this came from Isotope Exotics. Sorry, I keep thinking you guys can see it when I'm flipping the screen,
Oh,
but this
wow.
this is her right here. So for this one, I had actually paid her in full 3 months before I got her, and it was during the summertime, so it wasn't a weather issue. It's just Canada has really, really strict importation and exportation laws, I
Yeah,
guess.
ball pythons, yep.
Yeah, so
They're on some
Canada,
kind of list or something like that.
yeah, Canada is really the only country where you're going to have to wait a good amount of time. I also got that super asphalt lavender combo I showed you guys from Canada. He came from Billy of Mutation Creations.
Oh, yeah, yep.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but Billy is actually the founder of the asphalt gene. So it's pretty cool to have him and Hans's lines of their genes in my collection. And when I buy stuff, I try to do stuff like that to have really nice bloodlines. Um, let's see. What else do you guys want to see? Is there anything that you guys are working that you want to see, like in my collection, like clown stuff, Desert Ghost?
I'm working right now with clown stuff, furrow. I'm working with a little bit of albino, trying to make some albino pieds.
Awesome.
I really like the albino genes. I'm like with you with lavender. I'm excited. I just picked up I'm waiting for it to ship because the weather in that here in Kansas is really freaking cold. So
I
it's a
hear you.
black pastel uh, yellow belly het pied.
Oh, awesome. That's gonna be beautiful. I love the dark genes in the albinos. They do so well. Show you guys another, since you like the albino stuff, I'll show you another lavender combo here. This one is, so this is pastel cypress lavender albino. And what I like about the cypress gene is it's kind of similar to hurricane, where you get this really bright orange pattern.
Yeah,
Now the pastel is knocking it down a little bit because it's lightening it, but the cypress really, really brightens it.
Nice.
that is
And
pretty.
yeah, I really love the lavender stuff, and I definitely plan to work it into some other double recessive stuff too, other than clown and the dreamsicle project. I really want to do lavender sunset.
Yeah,
I
I
think
heard that's your. You say your favorite to make the sunset lavender clown.
what's that?
You still your favorite ball pythons to make the sunset lavender clown.
I would love to
Sunset.
make one of those. Or are you asking the other gentleman?
No, I'm asking you that. That's still your favorites to make in the future.
I think so. I think that one is going to be one of my favorite projects. I don't know if I'm going to work clown into it. I mostly just want to do like sunset lavender combos. Like I think if we made like a sunset starburst, it would be really insane. Like stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I definitely would love to put clown in it at some point. I think that would be really cool. But I got to make all my double hets first. I'll show you guys my sunset that I plan to use for the project. This is my male. I got him from Justin down in Canova. This is him right here. So he's Enchi Leopard Yellow Belly Sunset.
Nice.
And
Oh,
the,
nice.
the sunset is a gene that needs help. So I think by putting lavender in it and even banana, I like banana sunset stuff too. I think that's really going to help this project.
Orange
Now,
Dream really looks good in sunset.
absolutely. And when I bought this guy, he was labeled as possible OD. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to take a shot on him. But when I shed tested him, he actually tested negative for the OD.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do have some lavender albino stuff that has Orange Dream in it. So I could work the OD into that project still, which is cool. But he already has all the genes needed to make the starburst. So he's got Enchi and Leopard. All he needs is the lavender, and that would
Right.
be a starburst sunset.
That will be crazy looking.
Yeah, I mean, I want to work that cypress into it too. I think the cypress will be really cool in it. Definitely the Hurricane, definitely Orange Dream. Um, and yeah, I'm really excited to see. I'll show you guys this again, what this will look like in the sunset version.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
is.
like that one a lot.
I think that's probably one of my favorite ones you got right there. I just love the
Yeah,
pattern and everything on that thing.
visually, she's probably my favorite snake here, like
Yeah,
visually.
yep.
Um, and I got her from Wilbanks. Shout out to Mike Wilbanks.
For
Oh,
sure.
She
nice.
came from Wilbanks. Yeah, I actually got her and this one from Wilbanks too, the Cypress one I showed you guys. And
He
this
produces some nice stuff.
he does. This girl's actually been breeding with the Sunset male. I told you guys I like banana in Sunset, so I'm trying to go
Oh,
for banana Sunset pieds, and she's actually
yep,
starting to go in a shed. You can see she's starting to turn pink.
yep.
But he's been locking with her, so that's really cool. Um, let's show you guys. I'll show you guys one of my holdbacks from last year. So this was a hypo that I produced
Oh,
last year.
Oh,
This
wow.
is GHI yellow belly hypo, and the cool thing about this guy is I didn't know this about GHI. I don't know if you guys knew this, but it actually can throw these random rust spots. You see that little
yeah, yeah.
orange dot?
Yep.
So when I
Damn.
hatched him, he had that, and I was like, "What the heck is that? Is this like a paradox or like?"
Damn.
So I posted a picture and kind of asked, and people in the comments were saying that GHI can throw rust spots, and him and one of his siblings, I'll show you. He's actually already spoken for. Someone just purchased this guy. This is his sibling here. He's a GHI yellow belly spider, het hypo, and he's got one of those rust spots too. See it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So the GHI actually can throw rust spots, and he's 50% het pied. And I don't know if you guys can see his little ringer there, but I think he's
Yeah.
going
Oh,
to
yeah,
prove
nice.
het pied too. So yeah, that's the sibling to this boy that I just showed you guys. And then this was another snake I got from overseas, actually, a really cool pied combination. This one came from the UK. Shout out to Snake Station UK. This is ODYB Gene X Confusion Pied. And look at what the confusion does to the pattern. It just like pixelated
Yeah.
it all and like stretched it out. And I love how low white this pied is. It's just all pattern.
Now, do you agree that confusion and acid is the same?
Yes, I think they are the same. I just call it confusion because that's what they were labeled as when I bought them. And I believe
Right,
there's
right.
also another gene in that complex called static, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, yep.
that is also the same thing as confusion and acid, or
Yeah, just like
they do the same thing.
Hurricane, Trick, and Blitz.
Yes, yes, just like that.
You have any issues feeding confusion or not?
What's that?
Do you have
And
any problems to feed?
With feeding them? No, actually, the confusion seem to be my best eaters.
Oh
To
wow.
be honest, um, this girl and the confusion starburst I showed you guys
Yeah.
have eaten wonderfully for me. What I have noticed about the confusions, though, is they seem to be a little bit more nervous than animals that don't have confusion. Like this snake, she's chilled out a lot now because I've had her for a bit. But when
Yeah.
I first got her, she would hiss at me like she just was not cool at all.
oh my
But
God, that's my puzzle project stuff. They are
yeah,
striky. They will bite you. They will come flying out of their tubs at you. Oh my God,
yeah,
they're just crazy.
that's one thing I've noticed about the confusion stuff is they definitely are a little bit more high strung. I'll show you guys a really nice DG combo I just got not too long ago. So this is Super Orange Dream DG Pied.
That's nice.
And
Really clean.
yeah, the cleanliness on this thing is insane.
It is. It's gorgeous. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love that as a ghost, brother.
Yeah, DG is awesome. I'm trying to get more animals in that project. DG is probably my weakest project. I'm actually waiting for another couple animals to get shipped in because it's too cold right now. But two new animals I got are both DG combos, so I'm excited to start building the project. I'm getting all my females first for it and going that way.
I'm working on Super OD Desert Ghost Pieds.
Oh, absolutely. That's
I
going to be
picked up a
awesome.
male that's double het Desert Ghost. He's Orange Dream double het Desert Ghost. That he was produced out of a Ozzy Boyd's Super OD Desert Ghost.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. I saw NKSZ in here. I didn't get to say what's up to him because I was talking, but
No,
shout out to him.
he just got kicked up because he was caught smoking the camera.
Oh, no.
Oh
Shout
You
out
no!
to
you
him.
should know better. Come on, guy. What's wrong with you?
Shout out to him though.
That's
He actually purchased a couple snakes from me. He got some really cool stuff from me. So I can't wait to see what he does when he pairs them up. He actually bought the sister to this GHI yellow belly hypo. She was a GHI yellow belly het hypo, and it's 50% het pied. And he bought another killer male that I made, which was an Orange Dream, Enchi, Leopard, Yellow Belly, Het Hypo, Het Pied. So I can't wait to see what he does with those two.
Yeah, he's
right.
really nice collection. I'll take some.
He's putting a nice collection together for real.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
definitely is. He definitely is. And now this guy is going to be my male for my Hypo DG Clown project. This dude is insane. I got him.
Chocolate Clown Het Desert Ghost.
Yep. So I got this guy, and he actually just shed. I
Oh,
got this
nice.
guy from Miguel at Always Evolving Pythons.
Uh huh.
So
Nice.
this guy is blackhead, black pastel, chocolate,
Jeez.
leopard clown, het hypo desert ghost. So he's just a powerhouse.
Yeah, he is.
And
Wow.
if you
Beautiful.
guys didn't know this, chocolate and blackhead are actually allelic. So whatever I breed this dude to, he should throw chocolate to half the babies and blackhead to half the babies. I can't produce a normal with this snake.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice.
So that's really cool because I love blackhead in the clown and I like chocolate in the clown, especially in DG and hypo.
Yeah, yep.
So he's about 500 grams right now. He's not quite ready yet to breed, but he's getting there. He's getting close.
That's another thing I'm working with is hypo and G stripe combos.
Oh, that's awesome. Hypo G stripe will be really cool. I don't see that combo too often, to be honest with you.
I picked up out off the auction. I was really surprised I got it off a Morph Market auction. I picked up a hypo butter inchy G stripe male.
Nice.
And I paired him to a pastel proven hypo female. So
Awesome.
I'm looking to get some het G stripe stuff out of that.
Absolutely. That'll be a really cool project. And I don't work with too much G stripe. My buddy AJ works with G stripe, and the coolest G stripe stuff I've seen so far that I like is the G stripe Krypton stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but the Krypton seems to bring pattern back to the sides of the G stripe,
Oh
which
wow.
I think is cool. So when you get a free time, check out some DG Kryptons. I know Justin has produced some, and that's where I saw them. So, and I believe they're also DG. So the DG is making
Justin,
them
you
crazy.
mean Canova?
Yes, Canova.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he made some really cool DG Krypton G stripe stuff, and I see a lot of potential in that project, at least with Krypton and G stripe. But the hypo will be really cool.
Isn't Krypton the same as the clown, or is that Cryptic the same
So
clown?
the Krypton is an allelic expression
Oh,
between
okay.
cryptic and clown. So that snake is technically het cryptic, het clown, but it
I
has
got you.
a visual effect on it. It's like a visual het. You know what I mean?
Right, right, yeah. Okay.
So like if you breed that to a clown, you'll make Kryptons and clowns,
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
depending. So it's a powerful animal, and you can go different directions with it. You could either go like cryptic and make Kryptons and cryptics, or you could breed it to a clown and you could make clowns and more Kryptons in the
Oh,
same
nice.
clutch, which is really cool. So I don't have any Krypton stuff. I definitely want to get some though, because I personally like the Krypton stuff a lot. It kind of looks like puzzle stuff. Um,
Yeah.
but I like the versatility with it. Like I said, where you could make clowns from it and you could make Kryptons.
So, are you working with any puzzle, with any scrambler, any stuff like that?
So I don't have any puzzle, but I really like puzzle. I definitely want to get into that project at some point. Um, I do have Scrambler. I showed you guys Scrambler a little bit earlier, but I'll show her again. Um, I'm really loving Scrambler. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be a game changer. So this was the
Oh
Orange
my
Dream
God.
Super Scrambler Dreamsicle. And what Scrambler does, specifically in pied, it makes a low white pied. When you have it in the super form, you basically get a no white pied. So this snake is literally a no white pied. She literally just has a little ringer.
Huh.
And what the Scrambler also does is it lightens the color, and you get all this like smearing of pattern across the sides of the body.
That's awesome.
And me personally, I think Scrambler is the best in pied. When you guys get a chance, look up some Scrambler pied combos. And I think that Scrambler is the biggest game changing gene for the pied project.
That's amazing looking snake.
She's insane. The contrast is amazing. Now, Orange Dream is helping with the color as well, but Scrambler on its own makes a brighter snake. Like if you put a Scrambler up against a normal, the Scrambler is going to be at least like 30% lighter in color than the
Now,
normal.
what if you added Gene X to that? Would that make it brighter or
I'm
keep the
assuming
colors?
I'm assuming the Gene X will make it brighter. I haven't seen any combos with the Gene X in it. I would love to see that. Um, but I think if you put Gene X in this, it'll just make this thing even more orange. And the cool thing about Gene X is that it gets better with age.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
I'm
Welcome
back,
back.
y'all. What's up?
What's up, Nate? I was just talking about you, bro.
I made it. I made it. I'm sorry.
No worries. But yeah,
Uh,
this is the only Scrambler animal I have currently,
dude, that
and it's
thing's
a
nice.
female.
That is really sick. I love
Yeah,
that.
the Scrambler is going to be awesome. She's also possible yellow belly and possible Java. Now, the
Ooh,
Java gene is a darkening gene that stemmed from Marcus Jane in Canada. And I'm not sure if she has it. The breeder wasn't confident enough to say she did, but both of her parents had Java. So there's a good shot this snake could have Java as well.
is that a female?
Yeah, this is a female.
Darn,
This is
because
a
I've got a
female.
Scrambler Ultra Malhetpied male.
Yeah, this is a female.
Wow.
So I'm gonna grow her
I
up.
love that it's Super Scrambler so that everything will be Scrambler.
Absolutely. And I think since I have some time to grow her up, I'm probably gonna try to save up some more money and buy another Scrambler male to put to this girl to try to make super Scramblers.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, she is beautiful. I love the Scrambler project. I think it's gonna be really, really awesome.
Dude,
And
your
like,
boy is killing it. Your
which
boy.
which one? Isotope?
No.
Chris Hernan?
OJ. OJ, dude. He's like
Oh,
500
OJ.
grams almost.
Yeah, he's a beast, dude. I'm
He
happy he's
is.
doing
The,
well.
the GHI quit on me though, so I had to move her back down. But
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Yeah, her.
I can show you him real quick if you want to see him. He's
Yeah, pull him
man,
out. I'd like to see
he
him.
just shed today, and he just ate, so I'm only gonna have him out for a second.
That's all
But
right.
he's changing up a lot.
Oh yeah, he looks good.
I'm
He
trying to
looks
get that.
really good.
I'm trying to get that head up. There you go.
So guys, this was the combo I was saying earlier that we produced this year that Nate picked up off me. That's OD Enchi Yellow Belly Leopard, 100% het hypo, and
I'm pretty sure the
50%
pod's
het
gonna
pied.
prove.
But I see that ringer there. I think he's gonna prove.
Oh,
Oh
for sure.
wow. Look at that. That's nice,
Yeah.
Nate.
But
When
the GHI, I'll show you her.
and this will
Right
be a
here.
cool. This will be a cool comparison because I got a brother right here, and you guys can actually see the difference that hypo makes versus no hypo.
Oh yeah, yep.
So that's his sister that Nate has.
She got a nice paradox on her for sure.
I think
And
she's going to prove het pie too.
that's
Yes, sir.
GHI Yellow Belly.
Yep.
So that's
Yep.
GHI Yellow Belly. Yep.
With paradox, but paradox don't always pass on. So
Right. I've got a GHI Yellow Belly female paradox also. She's
now,
really crazy
I
looking.
mean, he is a future pairing with her, but like he's almost breeding size, like another 300 grams, and he'll be ready to breed. And so I've got a pied right now that I believe is black pastel or cinnamon, and I'm gonna put him to her first to prove out the pied
That'll be
while she's
awesome.
growing up, so I can have some cool pied combos. You know what I mean? Add black
Absolutely.
pastel to it. So I'm excited for you, bro. Like I see all this new stuff coming in for you, and I get excited every time I add it to my story. I just like you're killing it, dude. Like
I appreciate
Oh
that,
yeah.
man. It's a
for
grind,
sure.
man. It's a
You're
grind.
you're up here. You're like okay, you may not have the collection that like Canova or Wilbanks has, but your collection is amazing, bro.
I
That's what
appreciate that.
matters. Quality.
I sent you a follow there, Balls of Fury.
I'll follow you back for sure.
Because you were one
What's
of the first people I followed on
Thank you. I
Instagram.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really don't want to get the collection super big. I'm more about keeping it small and just having crazy
Quality.
animals. Yeah,
Yep.
just crazy, rare animals. And the person I learned that from was actually Ozzy Boyd. He always said that he keeps his collection compact and powerful, and that's kind of what I'm trying to follow after,
Oh,
is that
Ozzy
same
has some
model.
crazy, insane stuff.
Oh my God. I saw he posted like it was some
Ozzy's
sort of
amazing.
super OD hurricane clown combo yesterday. It was insane.
Ozzy's amazing, dude.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
Honestly.
is.
he's a legend for sure.
I do have a question.
Thank you,
Okay.
John.
So I had a black pastel trick. It was the male for this. Sorry, I got a phone call. So I had a black pastel trick. He was the male, but I just produced another black pastel trick that is 10 times crazier than the dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I kept the baby because it's male. It'll grow up quick. You know what I mean? But it looks almost hurricane. He has question marks on him on the side. It's just intense, and I'm
Right.
like,
Well,
I don't know what to do with
hurricane
it. You know?
hurricane and trick are the same thing. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Right.
Yeah, they are.
But so that was my question: is how did he come up with such a nice expression compared to his dad?
That's a good question. I feel like all these genes they can vary in the way that they present themselves in different animals because
Because he's got a little bow tie on his neck right there.
yeah, he's
I
beautiful.
mean,
He's really nice
Yeah.
looking. I love the
I kept
darkness.
him and got rid of dad. But I mean, I'm just trying to upgrade it a little, and his pattern, everything's just a lot nicer about him than dad. Because dad was
Absolutely.
honestly questionable for me to be trick, honestly.
Well, that one's definitely got
'Cause
tricked for sure. You can see it.
yeah, for sure. It was a wild clutch, but I just wanted to show you that real quick.
He's
Go ahead
beautiful.
with what you're on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think the genes can vary in how well they are because like in the case with the male you got from me, I hatched
Yes.
out a couple ODs in that pairing, and all of them were different as far as their quality. Like some were brighter than the others, some were not as bright,
Okay.
some were dirtier than the others. So I think it just kind of varies. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm not too sure honestly. I'll show you guys another snake I produced 2 years ago. This was actually the first double recessive combo I ever produced in ball
Wow.
pythons.
Now,
This
what
is
is that
a
there?
Now this is a lavender albino VPI axanthic. So this is
Okay, so
lavender
that's why it's
Oh,
albino,
white.
wow.
right? So the axanthic
That's,
causes it to lack yellow pigment, but
wow.
the lavender, as it gets older, you can see yellow
Coming in.
starting to come through.
Yeah.
So this right now is a pretty slept on project, but I really want to work some codoms in here that might change it. And the thing that I like about this white snake is that it has pattern. That's the one
Yes.
thing I don't like about bells and super fires is that they don't have pattern. Whereas this and even the albino axanthic, the albino snow, is the same thing, just albino.
Right.
And it has the pattern. So I'm thinking, like, how cool would a super asphalt version of this be, or like a super hurricane version? So I think there's a lot of potential here. And as a white snake, I feel like it's a animal that a lot of people would have interest in because they're just beautiful.
Yeah. Now, what is that? A lavender?
So this is lavender VPI axanthic. They call it a
Oh,
lavender
okay.
snow.
I
So it's
gotcha.
a double recessive, and this is just the base form with no incomplete dominance in it.
Right.
And I
No.
produced this from a lavender het VPI to a lavender het VPI, and out of 5 eggs, she was the only double visual I hit.
Wow.
And then
The
I'll
odd
actually,
dog was with you on that day.
they were. I'll show you guys her mom. I actually still have her mom. So this is the mom of that girl, and this is just a big old lavender albino,
Wow.
full
Oh,
full
wow.
grown. She's about 4 years old
Nice.
Pretty.
and really aged nicely. And if you guys want to see, when you put axanthic and this together, you get that white snake I showed you guys. So this is fire VPI axanthic,
Oh, nice.
and that's lavender albino.
So
These
now
are the
you gotta work
ingredients.
the fire. I notice you have you must like fire. You have fire, quite a bit of fire. You like the way it changes the.
I do like fire, especially in axanthic. It's really
Right.
good in axanthic. Um, Fire in the lavender albino, I'm not so much as big of a fan because it kind of pales it out like pastel does.
Right.
But I do like fire definitely in axanthic, and I have a little bit of fire in my clown stuff. I'll show you guys my fire yellow belly spot nose clown too, and I like it in clown as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if you guys check this guy out, look at how nice he aged.
Oh yeah.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
So this is fire yellow belly spot nose clown.
Nice.
That is sick right there. That's a
Yeah,
nice
so
looking cloud.
I'm trying to not get as much fire now because I already have a lot of it. But sometimes, like, if there's an opportunity where I can get a really nice, cool, rare snake and it has fire in it, I usually just bite the bullet and get it.
Nice.
But yeah, fire. I like fire. I like what it does. I like fire in the axanthic a lot. I think it's cool in Desert Ghost. I like it in hypo. It's just a nice color enhancing gene. It brightens everything up. And then I'm trying to think of what else I haven't shown you guys yet.
Do you have anything for sale you want to show?
Yeah. So if you guys aren't following us on Morph Market, go check out our Morph Market store. And the male clown I just showed you guys, he actually fathered this baby right here, and she's deep in shed. And I
Oh
believe
wow.
this is just fire yellow belly clown without spot nose. But
Nice.
she's deep in shed. So she's available on Morph Market. You guys can check her out there. She's getting really big.
He's nice.
What's up,
And
Boza?
then this is her brother right here. He's also
That's
what I
nice.
believe to be fire yellow belly clown here. And he's actually just finally putting size on. I had to assist feed this dude for about 2 months out of the eggs. He would not eat on his own. And he's doing really good now, smashing rat pups. And he's not on Morph Market yet, but I will be putting him up there soon. I just want him to get a little bit bigger.
What is he again?
So I believe he is the same as that other one. I believe this is fire yellow belly clown without spot nose. I don't believe spot nose is in this.
I love the drizzling down the sides of that.
Yeah, he's really awesome. Really beautiful. When I hatched him, he was so light in color that he almost looked hypo inside the egg from the fire
Oh
influence.
wow.
And as you can see, he's a lot lighter in comparison to the sister,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
just look at him. Now, she's in shed, but even out of shed, this dude is definitely much lighter.
Yeah, he is. He's crazy
And
looking.
that kind of goes back to what you were saying, Nate, how like
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. The genes can kind of like vary in how they
See, I
express
wouldn't even
themselves
have guessed them from the same clutch because
of
I
how
mean, I
light they
think
are.
his
Yeah.
example's way nicer.
He's a lot cleaner than this one
Yes. Yes.
for sure.
100%. I like him, and I have a yellow belly, pastel yellow belly clown looking for a boy, so you know how I
Oh, yeah.
am.
Well, he's there. This one is also available here. This is actually a sibling to Nate's snake, OJ. So this is what I believe to be just Enchi, Het Hypo, 50% Het Pied. Possible Orange Dream. I'm not convinced OD is in this, but as she gets bigger, the color is getting really, really nice. So I'm not sure if OD is in here. What do you guys think?
It's definitely possible, Mike, because like you said,
Mhm.
she's definitely getting brighter as she ages. So we have an
Mhm.
Enchi that is just bright orange, and it's a single gene Enchi. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So maybe if that's Enchi with OD, it would even be brighter. I'm unsure, but I mean, Enchi does add some oranging to it.
She
yeah.
is
So
super clean now.
I'm definitely not sure on Orange Dream, so I'm not going to list it as that. But if you buy her, you might get a surprise and find out she
Right.
has OD, which will be cool. I'll show you guys her actually up against her mom. So this is the mom to Nate Snake and also Royal Serpents down in the chat. He bought the sibling to this girl as well. She was an Enchi hypo. So this is OD Enchi hypo, and this is the
Nice.
comparison
Oh
without
yeah,
Oh,
hypo.
yeah.
That is
And you can see
crazy.
the
Yeah.
difference that
that is
hypo makes.
crazy.
So I'm not sure if this one has OD. It might, but I'm gonna just list it as
What did
Enchi.
Royal Serpents get?
He picked up it was an Enchi hypo, so it was basically this just without Orange Dream. But
Okay.
that was another snake where as it got bigger, I started to think it might have Orange Dream, so he might actually have gotten a surprise and got OD in it.
Right.
So but if I can't clearly tell it's in it, I'm not going to list it on the snake.
That's how I am. That's how I am. I mean, and like, okay, so if it's in the pairing and I look at it and I think it might be there, I'll put pause because it was in the
Yeah,
pairing. But that's it. I'm not going to put OD if it's not there and I don't see it.
yes, and all those babies are also all the hypo ones I showed you, or the OD and she ones. They're all 50% het pied and
Yes.
100% het hypo. I no longer have the dad that made those. I sold him. He was a leopard yellow belly double het hypo pied, and then the mom was that OD and she hypo.
Wow.
But she's really beautiful, and that's one thing I love about hypo is how nice it ages. Like, just look at how good this
Yeah.
snake looks. This
Do
is
you have
this
a
is.
picture of dad?
I do have a picture of Dad.
All right. After this, could you shoot me over a picture of him?
Yeah,
I'd like to see his leopard because
I
this
got
one's
you.
super nice. I got so.
I got you. Yeah, I got the dad. He came from Justin of Canova. So the dad
Okay.
came from Canova, and I honestly don't even remember who I got this snake from. I feel kind of bad,
Hey,
but
it
I
happens.
she was one of the snakes I got when I had first started out. So I wasn't really paying attention to the community as much as I do now. But yeah, she's
Hypo
awesome.
really makes a snake pop.
I'll show you guys another
So
really
many
dope.
people sleeping on freaking hypo, and I don't understand it.
Hypo is amazing. Hypo is like the sauce you got to put on that snake to make it better, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
So this right here is Hypo Clown,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and I
I like
beautiful.
love
that.
Hypo. The pattern on this one is insane. If I can kind of get her to uncoil,
Yeah.
but look at that pattern, just crazy.
Oh wow.
Now, I actually had Miguel from Always Evolving Pythons reach out to me thinking that this snake could have had hurricane potentially because
Oh,
right now Miguel is the only person in the states with a hypo hurricane clown. He got it from Mexico, and I actually got it shed tested, and she proved negative for hurricane. So there's no hurricane. I don't know what's making this pattern do this. I don't know if she has maybe a granite gene in her, but she looks totally different from a lot of other examples of hypoclown I see. I mean, look at this pattern, just
Yeah.
all connected. She's
Nice.
got really high weight flaming up the sides. It's a really, really weird looking snake.
She is nice.
Now
Gorgeous, huh?
I've actually been pairing her with the sunset male I showed you guys earlier. So I'm trying to make triple het hypo sunset clown stuff because I
Oh,
really
nice.
like the hypo sunset stuff as well.
Yeah. Yep.
But she's really awesome. Really nice example of hypo. Show you guys a nice big banana clown. So this is actually the mom of those clown babies I showed you guys that are available.
See, that's
Banana
another
clown.
thing. Banana and clown goes great together.
I love banana clown stuff. And believe it or not, guys, I got crushed on the odds in this clutch. So this girl last year gave me 8 eggs. I hatched 1 banana clown combo out of 8 eggs.
Oh no.
And it was an awesome combo. I actually don't have it anymore. It's with my buddy down in Florida. My partner Darius has her. We held her back, but she was a banana yellow belly spot nose clown, and it was an insane combo. I have some pictures of her on my Instagram if you guys want to check her out. She is insane.
This
But
is what Spider does to that.
Beautiful.
That's banana spider clown.
Oh yeah.
That's
See,
beautiful.
I like Spider. People
I love
pick on
Spider.
Spider because of the
wobble,
and stuff. But I tell you what, it adds to the character of the snake. You know, that
Definitely.
spider striking and everything like that. You can't produce that nowhere else.
Yeah, I like the spider too.
I love spider. The first ball python I ever got was a spider.
Mine
Yeah.
too. Well, no,
Yeah.
mine wasn't a spider. My second one was.
My second snake, the second snake I ever purchased was the pinstripe spider or spinner. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
wow.
Nice.
I'll show you guys. I didn't show you guys this combo, actually. This is another really insane combo. So I got this girl from Justin and Canova as well. This is Orange Dream, and she freeway pied.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And the freeway is asphalt and yellow belly together.
Yep.
And they are allelic. Now I'm actually breeding this girl to the super asphalt lavender albino I showed you guys because I want to make more super asphalts with OD and Enchi in the mix, and they'll all be double het lavender pied.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I like her
gonna be
head
crazy.
Yeah, she's beautiful and aged really, really nice. She also, when I got her from Canova, she was listed as possible leopard too. So there's a possibility she could have leopard, but we'll find out when she hopefully gives us some eggs. And she's actually sitting at about 20 millimeters right now. And you can see she's starting to swell.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping we'll get some babies from her, some super asphalt combos. And the cool thing about that pairing is that since the male, I'll show you guys him again, since this male is super asphalt and she's a freeway, all the babies will either be freeways or asphalt, super asphalts. There won't be any normals. Half should be freeways and the other half should be super asphalts. So that'll be really, really cool. And I definitely want to work the confusion into that project too, the super asphalt stuff.
Yeah, that's insane.
But yeah,
Looking for real.
it's going to be sweet. And maybe when the babies start hatching and they come out of shed and stuff, I'll come back on the live and we can check them out.
For sure, brother.
Because it'll be really cool. Maybe you guys can help me ID them too, because some of these genes are so hard to ID. I don't know. Half the time I'm just guessing.
Yeah,
Hey, that's about basically
second
all
month,
we.
you know what I mean?
That's basically all we do is guess.
Thankfully, now we have the shed testing, so if there is something in question, we can shed test it now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes I think that shed testing takes the fun out of it too, because sometimes you get those surprises that you didn't realize you were
Right.
going to get.
Hey, Nate, can you mute? We're echoing off of you, brother.
What is it?
Okay, there you go. We were echoing there for a minute off of you.
Are we good?
So, Mike,
Yeah.
do you have any other new gin you like to have in your collection, or you pretty much all set?
Any new gene that I want to add, I definitely, so Puzzle is on the list. Puzzle is a gene I want to incorporate into the collection for sure. I like the Monsoon. I'm thinking about maybe investing in a Monsoon down the road. And then as far as other like incomplete dominant genes I want to get, I pretty much think I have all the incomplete dominant genes that I want to work in projects.
Never said that, brother. Never said that.
Yeah, true. I'll see something new come out and want to get it. Calico is probably on the list too. I don't have any
Yeah.
Calico, so
Need
I
that.
want to
I'm
get
telling you.
Calico.
Hey, Mike. After her first year, I can get you her.
Oh wow, she's beautiful.
Banana Inchy Calico Yellow Belly Blackhead.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's loaded.
But
Wow.
she's around 1,100 grams. So I'm getting ready to breed her to the Scrambler Ultra Male Het Pied.
Oh hell yeah, that'll be sweet.
So, but yeah, I wanted to show you that. I know you said you wanted Calico, and I've been offered a pretty penny for her because of how nice she is, but I don't want to get rid of her yet.
I don't blame you, brother.
Honestly.
Well, whenever you're ready, hit me up.
I mean,
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
she looks like she's painted on, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. See how Calico would look with that?
Oh yeah,
one?
I mean,
That over here.
I can't even imagine how this snake will look if
Go ahead.
Calico was added to this.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That would
Wow,
be
yeah,
so
see?
It would be
freaking
crazy.
amazing. Yeah.
And I'm telling you guys, if you are working albino or lavender albino, the Bell Complex genes are game changers in it. I mean, Mojave, so many people sleep on it. They sleep on butter, lesser, but in lavender albino, it's unreal.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to add that. I'm working, like I said, I'm working with albino stuff and that, and trying to make my albino pieds, and I want to produce pair one of those babies up with my butter inchy hypo G stripe, and then work all that. Try to make some triple recessives and shit. Oops, sorry for language. Triple recessives and stuff.
Absolutely.
And then work with do all that, then try to put it all together and make one big old crazy mess.
That'll be cool to see. That's going to be really awesome. But when this girl was actually a hatchling, she's more orange now, but where this orange was, it was all pink, like light pink color. As she's aged, it's turned orange. But if you guys go on my Instagram, I do have some pictures of her when she was around like 400 grams. You could see how pink she was.
Yeah, she was pink as she was.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is one of the prettiest snakes I have seen in that combo.
Yeah, it's just an awesome looking snake. The Mojave really makes the difference in this because if you look at a regular Starburst combo without Mojave, just an Enchi Leopard Lab, it looks nothing like that.
Yeah.
So the Mojave really changes it.
Mike, I didn't know if you've ever heard of lace balls.
I have.
Okay, so that's who I got that Calico from. So they just dropped the Calico clutch if you want to check them out.
I will. I'll definitely go check them out.
Because I know I got a boy coming from that clutch, and it's Calico Blackhead Yellow Belly.
Yeah, I'll definitely check them out and see what.
That's a good combo. Calico Blackhead Yellow Belly.
And see if it works into any of my stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
What's that?
I was just throwing that out there because that's where I got her from, and it's a good example. So
I picked up a pastel sugar clown a couple weeks ago that was produced by Will Banks.
nice.
And I paired him up to a super pastel fire or vanilla het clown female.
Nice.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, Calico is a really cool gene.
we're in the end of this live TikTok, brother. Is there anything you want to plug in before we go, brother?
Is there anything I want to say or show?
Yeah,
Is what
to
you're asking me?
plug in where people can find you and stuff.
Oh yeah, so you guys can find us on TikTok, obviously, Morph Market, Instagram. We do have a YouTube channel as well. I post long form content on the YouTube channel. There's a lot of educational videos there, so you could check out like videos as far as like how to breed ball pythons, or at least how I breed them. You could check out. We have videos on care for them, all that stuff. I also do like all my egg cutting videos on YouTube. So any new snakes we're hatching, you guys can see the videos on YouTube. I'm definitely trying to be more active on TikTok. I've been starting to do some lives here as well. So keep an eye out for that as well. And
Okay.
then if you
I
guys
have,
go to any of our social media pages, you'll see the link to Morph Market as well and our email address as well. So you can reach out to us and email us if you have questions or want to see what's available.
I have one more question. Do you feed
Yes, sir.
strictly rats, or what do you feed?
So I feed both rats and ASFs and mice,
Okay.
actually. I feed a
Yeah.
little bit of everything.
He's the guy.
Yeah, I feed a little bit of everything. So I feed my hatchlings mice for about the first like month and a half, and then once they get big enough, I usually try to skip over rat pups and go right to weans.
Okay.
And I really only use the ASFs if I have a snake stop eating rats. And for me so far, the ASFs have been able to break any snakes that have gone off of food. And
Right.
that's what I use the ASFs for.
I got
I
you.
also have noticed too that once these females get to like 20 millimeter follicles and they start to slow down with eating, I start offering them the ASFs because they're smaller and they'll keep eating a little bit longer than if I try to keep feeding them small rats or big rats. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I do a little bit of all of them.
So
To
now, do
me,
you have problems getting them back on rats after you give them the ASFs?
I haven't had a single issue with switching them back and forth. Mostly the only snake I've had an issue with that with is one of my males.
I
He
got
really
you.
only likes ASFs. So I primarily feed him ASFs, but all my females, they'll eat pretty much whatever, unless
Now,
they're
does that work when you have a breeder male that stopped eating?
yes. So
Okay.
that was what I did when he stopped taking rats. I went
Okay.
right to ASFs. I tried mice first, actually, because I didn't know anyone around me that had ASFs in my area, and I ended up finding a couple sources of them. So once I found them, I tried the ASF, and he took that. He didn't take the mice either. He wouldn't take
Okay.
rats or mice.
I bought a
Um,
colony of ASFs or when I picked up that sugar pastel and mice. I picked up a colony of mice too. I raised my own rats already, and I got my first litter of ASFs last night.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
honestly, I quit doing rats. I started breeding rats. I quit doing them because of the ASFs. Honestly, for me, ASFs are easier to keep. They're way cleaner. The stink you don't have.
Right.
They're just easier to maintain, and
The only
they're
bad thing
groups.
about
They're
it is
groups they produce.
when you go to sell to the public, it's hard to sell an ASF feeder only snake
Right.
because
Hmm.
in a lot of areas, it took me. I had to travel 3 hours to get this snake, and I was lucky to get the ASF colony too. Because if I bought a snake that strictly fed on ASF, I'd have to drive 3 hours away if I wasn't breeding them myself to get a rat for it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I primarily try to feed them rats as I'm growing them up because that exact reason, especially snakes that I'm trying to sell to people.
Now, do you
I
feed live?
I feed only live.
Okay.
The only
Okay.
time I feed frozen thawed is if a customer requests it, and I will switch the snake to frozen thawed.
Hey, you did good
And
with mine,
you
bro.
know hands, firsthand
Yep.
that spider combo I showed you guys. Actually, I'm in the process of switching him. The customer
Okay.
wants him on frozen thawed.
Okay.
So I'm switching him over to FT right now, and I don't have any issue with like frozen thawed. I just think feeding the live is just easier for me because I have a ton of snakes. Like I don't want to stand there and dangle it in front of 40 different snakes. I'd rather
Right.
just drop it in, let the snake do its thing, and go from there.
That's
Right.
what I do. I feed live. I don't like frozen thawed. I think it's more natural to feed live. I just drop them in, let them eat, do their thing, and if they don't eat, I'll go pull the rat out and put it back in a bin.
Agreed. I think feeding them live is the best form of enrichment for them in captivity.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. I do too. They don't have microwaves and freezers in the wild.
Exactly.
They're
Exactly.
gonna hunt their food, and that's what I like. I have a boa also, and that boa, man, watching him track that rat is something else.
Yeah, boas, they hit hard when they
Oh
eat.
boy,
They
they
hit
do.
hard. I love boas. I actually had a couple boas when I was growing up as a teenager. I had a hypo boa and I had a Kyle strain albino boa. They were beautiful.
I've got a jungle Aztec boa, 100% Hep BPI T positive.
Oh, that's awesome. That's beautiful.
One last thing, guys. Thanks to John for letting me in this live again, even though I messed up earlier. Okay. Number 2, yes, please check out Balls of Fury. If you need any information, he does videos on stuck eye caps. He does bad shed videos. He does it all. And go check out Mike because he's the guy.
I appreciate you guys.
I
Yeah,
am so glad to get to meet you actually on
me
here.
too,
I
appreciate
have
it.
really enjoyed this live a lot. Thanks, John, for letting me in, and nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, but take
Likewise.
time of your day, man, to stop by and show your collection. That was amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate you guys
Follow
having
and
me
make sure
on.
you hit that follow button.
Yeah, I sent you a follow.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
appreciate you guys. I'll definitely follow you guys all back. Send me a DM too so I don't miss it because sometimes I lose track of my freaking notifications and
Nate's
You're a
got to
busy
follow.
man, dude.
He's
Nate's
a
got to
champion.
follow
He's
me
a
back.
champion on IG, man. He's a big follow. He's crazy
yeah,
over there,
you're
man.
killing it on here. I'm trying to get like you on here.
I
I'm
follow on
almost at 10K.
That's awesome.
Almost.
Keep going, you guys.
Yeah. All
And
right, Mike. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Time of your
Kim.
day
Have a
to
great
stop
night.
by, yeah?
Have a good night,
appreciate you
y'all.
guys.
Y'all take
Everybody
care.
have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you, you guys.
Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye bye.